Hey everybody, this is just a quick video to help you with your wiki travel pages, teach you a little bit about how to add content to the page of your choice. So here we are on the wiki travel homepage. The first thing you're going to want to do, if you haven't done it already, is create yourself an account or log in if you already have one. If you don't have an account, you just click the Create an Account button, fill out username, password, retype your password. You don't even need to put in your email or your real name if you don't want to, and you click Create Account. I already have an account, so I'm just going to log in right here. And once you get logged in, get back to the main page, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do a search for the name of the town that you want to be writing about. So I'm going to type in Newport, Rhode Island right here. Now there's obviously already a page for Newport, Rhode Island. If there isn't already a page, you can click this Create This Page button and it'll take you to the form you need to create a new page. But assuming most of you will be simply adding stuff to an already existing page, we're going to go ahead and click on the page and you get here. So now there's two things you're basically going to be doing here. You're going to either be adding new content or editing content that's either there. Let's start with what you have to do to edit content. What you do is you simply find the content that you want to edit or the section that you want to edit in here. Let's say I want to change something here in the mansion section. I can click the edit button. It brings me right here to where all the mansions are, and I can, let's say, just add something at the end. James Daly owns the biggest mansion in town. See what I have, show preview, and you can see right there what it's going to look like. Obviously we don't want to keep that, so I go ahead and delete whatever it is that I already have and go back to the article. That's how you edit content. There's a save button. When you're done, you just click the save. When you want to add new content, which again is probably what most of you will be doing, there's a few different ways that you can do that. The first way that I'm going to show you is the easiest. Whenever possible, look for this Add Listing button right here. So let's say you want to talk about something to do in the town. Add Listing, and then right here you get everything you need. You just fill in the information right here. Let's say this is James's mansion tour, and you give the address, any directions that you want. If there's a URL, you can add that in there. And then a description. When you fill out everything, obviously there's a few other fields here as well. You fill out everything that you have. You don't have to fill out everything. You click the Save button, and there it pops up right where you want it at the end of the list. Obviously I don't want to keep that there, so I'm going to go back to the section where we found that. And delete it. Anytime you want to make a change permanent, you just make the change in the text field, save page, and now it just went right back to the way that it was before. The second way that I'm going to show you to add new content, let's say I want to add a new beach in here, is the copy and paste method. Well, let's do something other than beaches. Let's say I want to add a new restaurant. So I can click Edit next to, I want to add a new budget restaurant. Now for this, what you do is you take a listing that's already there and simply copy it, go to the next line, and paste it. Now you have two of the same listing. What you're going to do is just change the information. You don't want to change any of the markings, just the text. So I can change this. When I've made all the changes that I want to make, I can show a preview. And it shows right up here what it's going to look like. If it looks good, I click the Save Page button. I don't want it to save the page, so I'm just going to go back to the article. And we'll see that because I didn't save it, it's not actually there. See? Alright, now the last way that I'm going to show you is, let's say we want to add a new bar. So I could just click the add listing, but the other way that I can do it is to get to the section here that I want to add something new to, scroll down, and we have these things right down here. Let's see, I will take the one for bars and clubs, copy it, and then because these all have asterisks, I'm going to add an asterisk right in front of there and then paste this. Now all I need to do is add any information I want to put between the quotation marks. So the name of the place, let's say it's James's Pub. The address is 22 James Street. Put the directions. Phone number. Anything else I want to put there. And then if I want to add a general description, I just write that in afterward. I can show a preview here. Oh, I put in 2 asterisks here. I'm going to take one of those out. There we go. And it looks just the way that I want it to look, right there. And because I put in a URL, then this link comes in and it will link me to the website. But again, I don't actually want that to be in there, so I'm going to delete this. I'm not going to click Save Page. I'm just going to go right back to the article. And we can see that it's not actually there. So that's how you add content to the actual page. One thing to keep in mind is that you cannot add any images that are not either your own images or public domain images. If you click on an image right here, as is this one, you will see uploaded by photographer and released under, that means Creative Commons. So this is this image was added here by the person who actually took this, and because it's released under Creative Commons, it means that it is open for anybody to use under the Creative Commons rules. Now, I've put on the assignment page a link to a bunch of different websites where you can find public domain images, or of course you can always use your own images as well. The thing to keep in mind here is once you have finished everything that you want to finish, let's say I added all of this stuff under C. Of course I didn't, but you want to copy it into a Word document. And that's what you're going to be submitting for your assignment. You're just going to copy it directly into there, save it with your name, and that's what you'll be uploading to Sakai along with the URL to the page, so that I can go to the page, see what you've done, and then just in case anything changes, I have a record of it in a Microsoft Word document. That's all for this video. If you have any other questions, send me a message on Sakai or email me directly.